Hi guys, we're back again. We discussed certain ways of catching the ball last time. Very briefly, the basic kind of ways that you would catch a ball. And very briefly again, we're going to mention the very simple ways that you can throw a ball. Okay, now when I was growing up in school, probably the first way I learned how to throw a ball was underarm, because it's much more simpler and much more accurate. You get a lot of accuracy throwing it underarm. Okay. So underarm being the first one. Again, I notice in basketball, if I'm ever coaching kids who maybe aren't as comfortable throwing the ball like that, the way I would ask them to do it is just try and throw it underarm, because again, you may project a bit more power going upwards if you throw it like that. So that's the first one, underarm. Okay. Now the second kind of throw that you can do is what most people in cricket use, which is not one of my favourites, but if you're into cricket and stuff like that, this is the kind of throw that you will do. You bring your arm back and around like so. I'm not an expert at cricket, but it looks something like that. So you bring it up and you're ultimately throwing the ball down the ways, okay? So it kind of has a bounce effect. So that's the second kind of throw. Now the last kind of throw that we're going to discuss is when you bring your arm back and you're throwing it as hard and as high and as far as you can. Now this projects the most power, okay, because it's that motion of throwing it as hard and fast as you can. Now the kind of sports you might use that kind of throwing would be like rounders, again, cricket, baseball, you know, sports that require you to get this ball to a certain place as quickly and as accurately as possible. The last throw that we will mention is the chest throw, okay? Now, there are plenty of throws, but these are the basic ones that you will learn, okay? The chest throw comes in from your chest and you're pushing it out the waist towards someone. Again, this is much more accurate. So if you're playing basketball or netball, if you pass with a chest pass, it'll get to your desired destination much more accurately. So there are your basic passes, guys.